Good morning, fellow humans. What's up, Robert Lonis? Looks like you're the only one in the chat right now. No, my truck is fine. I'm not late. It's 6 p.m. I got home from work at like 5:10. So, cutting it close. What's up, everybody? Alright, I do have to adjust this video real quick so that it doesn't autofocus and auto exposure and all that fun stuff. Apply, okay, boom, filters, color correction, and I tell you, my TV screen is just flickering right now, so it's driving me nuts. Turn up the contrast. It's all right. All right. Yeah. So, yeah. How's everybody? Randy, Mick, Mr. Maker, how y'all doing? Today, I'm going to be. I need an incense burner for my room, and I'm using sort of Hans's technique, Charming Hollow Forge's technique. I'm not doing a feather though because I just grabbed a piece of scrap that I have instead of cutting up a full length piece. And it's a bit too wide for a feather for this length. So it's going to be kind of like a leaf. I'm going to draw it out, maybe do a couple of chiseled lines, but not a whole ton. The focus is going to be flattening it out and then kind of making it wavy and curly so that it sits nicely. And then the end I'm going to draw out and bring up to a little curly cue to hold him. What's up, Ham? Robert? Dana? But yeah, so that's going to be all that fun stuff. I've been digging a trench all day. Well, digging a trench and putting wire in it. Yes, I got to use a trencher. However, I had like 5 crossover points, and then the 2 ends all had to be dug by hand. So, and I'm glad I had the trencher because just those 15, 20-foot pieces that I had to cut or drill by or trench by hand were kind of a pain in the butt. Hey, Stress, what's up, Speargrass? Stick incense or cone. You can put a cone on it. I don't care, but I got stick incense. So yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. Not gonna use the if I were doing a whole bunch of these, I would heat them up and then use the power hammer to kind of flatten them out to get it started, and then take and use the swedge block and kind of give little curly cues and stuff. So yeah. Let me see. Also, I'm sure when Sully gets in again, we'll talk about it there too. But Sulbert had a good idea. We're going to probably start doing adding a segment to the Sunday morning gathering to the blacksmith's church, Medal of the Week, and Sully's going to kind of spearhead that, and because he loves science and he wants to kind of not show off his, but use the opportunity to talk the metallurgical side a little bit and go into the different metals and all that fun stuff. So I'm excited to see what's up on on Sunday what he's got for us. Yeah, my brain is kind of fried, man. I tell you, it was this close to my boss saying, well, you got to stay there until it's done, and I got another like 4 or 5 hours on the job. About 3:30 or whatever, 3:30 or so. I was talking to him, and it's like, he thought we were going to be done, but the rain slowed us down. But I just want to tell you guys, if that does happen, I have to work, and I'd put a post up, let you guys know that either the stream is going to be pushed to tomorrow or something like that, or if somebody stepped up and took over. Adam. So next week, also big job Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're trenching around, a full thingamajiggy trench around a tennis court and running trunk cable and coming off of that with for outlets on each post. So it's a lot going into that job, and Wednesday will probably be crunch day and getting it all done, and it's about an hour drive away. So next Wednesday I may be pushing the stream off to Thursday. We'll see. I don't want to say anything just yet, but we'll see. Yeah, so I mean, if that's fine with you guys, yeah, I ain't gonna toss it on you, Adam. I know you're. So if that's fine with you guys, if work throws a monkey wrench at me, I'll do my live stream on Thursday nights. Or wait, no, can't do that. Bar Run Forge is Thursdays. I'll get it figured out. Can't do it, Robert. It's parked up, washed up, and we have to return it first thing in the morning. So, which is going to slow us down even more. Hey, Trail Dust. So, let me, without further ado, let me put the metal in the fire and start getting it going. That kind of roasty toasty a little bit. Hey, Eric. Catch you later, Eric. But yeah, freaking, who was it? Yeah, Randy called it. My brain is kind of shot. I know the majority of the day was spent on a trencher, and even Jeannie was like, yeah, you stood at a trencher all day. But I'm standing on a machine, bumping the levers, making sure that I'm right, feeling the vibrations for anything I'm hitting underground, and then just literally all day just... I jiggled so much it hurts. Mounted patrol training, nice. But yeah, so, and then immediately after that, I had to grab a shovel and clear some of the trench and the ends, and then what was it, about 275 foot or so of 4/0, 4/0, 2/0, and looked for me at Quadsted on Saturday afternoon. Figured I'd be the guy with the crew and big cameras. No, I was walking around all Saturday. I was there like all Saturday. Like I'm talking like 8 a.m. till damn near 8 p.m., 7:30, Mick, and I was all over. I spent a lot of time over at the auction house, hanging out over there with Rob Huff, and yeah, kind of just walking around. I tell you, it is a nice trencher. It is a real nice trencher. It's treads instead of wheels, and there's treads instead of wheels, which made it easier when I had to cross trenches. And it had a 4-foot chain boom instead of a 3-foot boom, so it was real nice. And it had the little platform on the back to stand on, which allows you to feel what's going on, because you know a lot of people don't realize, like, when you're running a trencher, you're not just ignoring the, I mean, you're like, you're feeling everything that boom feels, so that if you hit like a large root, a cistern, I actually hit 4 pieces of concrete that were buried, 2 pieces of old copper pipe, and all that, and I felt every single one of them. Like, the copper pipe actually stopped the chain, and it's like, oh, stop, boom, lift the boom, get down there, sawzall, hope that's not a live gas line, and continue. It's like, and the stuff that I was digging through today was like hard packed sand, or sand and clay mix, sand clay soil, and it was, for all the rain we've had, it was a bit dry. It was like chewing through sandstone. So if I went too fast, you'd feel the thing bucking against it and not actually chewing it up, and then the treads would start spinning. It was find the right pace. You're going at about a foot per minute. It was driving me nuts. What's up, Dragonstone? The reason that the length of it, Robert, I could have probably cut about another 50 foot off of it, but I would have risked going through a leach field. Hey, John. So yeah, that's Maker. The first copper I hit was an old propane tank line. Second copper I hit was a newer, unused propane tank line. I know this because I found the other ends of them. Which, when you hit something like that, you have to stop and investigate to make sure you don't have to immediately repair it, or you don't have gas leaking out. So, yeah, it's, you have to kind of, water down here is plastic, which I hit one of those too. All right. Gives a nice little shape. And once I widen it, I am going to curl them a little bit. Kind of do a bit of funkiness to it. Mainly chalk. Man, I can't say that I've never dug through chalk before. I probably have. Hey, John Coffee. What's up, man? It's Hans style leaf. I'm doing a leaf because the scrap piece that I had is wider than I need it long. So it'll be, instead of making it a big wide feather, I'm doing a leaf. I'm making a incense burner for it. Hey, Boar. We did call Safe Dig. Two things about good old fashioned 811 by me. They only mark cable or internet, and they only mark cable and internet and main power. Water, they mark at the street where it's coming in, because everything in the yard they're not responsible for. You know, they mark just that, and so it's like, just you have to call a paid service company to come in and radar your yard if you want to know what's down there. Hey, Boar, what's up, Amber? How's beans, everybody? Yeah, I'd hate to. You know what? I wouldn't say I hate it. I think it'd be neat to like run into something like that, Ham. I know when I was doing years back, we were doing a trench. It was a 600-foot on a piece of property up in Illinois, and it was from a pole in the back corner of the property all the way up to the front corner of the property, and it was for a church. They were doing, remodeling a church from the 1800s to be a kind of a civic center, and we got that job. And in the field that we trenched through, there was like an old farmhouse, and so we ran across the foundation of that. I actually still have up by the house a chunk of the foundation that we had to cut out of the way. It was pretty cool, you know. I say we cut out of the way, but we didn't have a concrete saw, so it was taking a rotary hammer drill, and drilling holes in it, and then putting wedges in it and hitting it with a sledgehammer to split it. All sorts of fun stuff. But it's amazing what you find when you're digging, you know, really. Oh, let me change the camera. Hey, Wayne. See, I don't need to go much further than that. Because I'll be reshaping that as well. But while I'm at this side, I'm going to go ahead and do the, draw out the little stem piece. Nope, no I'm not, because I want to be able to hold on to that. Never mind. Now here's where I'm just kind of getting abstractly decorative. You know, I'm gonna kind of just make it wavy and a little curl over, you know, so that it comes in like this. There we go. And like that. Kind of floopy. But I'm taking it a bit slow because, again, like I said, I'm, you know, long day at work. It is nice to not trip over things in my shop, I tell you what. What's up, Paul? Did I say that already? I've run out of Yamez time. Remember to smoosh! The bend in the iron makes a great stem. Yeah, Robert, that's what I'm using as the stem. After I'm done kind of shaping it, I'm going to draw that stem out and then do kind of a corkscrew thing and then bend it up so that it holds the incense stick. Kind of experimenting with what'll look good, you know. If you see, so I guess Captain Kirk finally made it to space. Apparently, him and his red shirt buddies. Exactly, Mr. Maker. Make it sit flat. Something just a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, just something a little bit different, you know, for the variant, for this part of it. Hey, Dwayne. Hoi, 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 hoi. That's what I said, John. Yeah. Ah. That would be embarrassing. You spend your entire career being known as, Captain Kirk, being, captain of the USS Enterprise, only to be the first time you get into space and experience real weightlessness. I doubt if it did happen, I doubt anybody would say anything. Saving grace. Save his face. Oh. I am so. What is it? You gotta be stress. I tell you though, John, Mr. Coffee, if you think about it, say you're William Shatner, right? Again, known for being, Captain James T. Kirk, right? And the first chance, you go to space and you die in space. Like, if I were him and I fell, terminally ill, I'd be like, all right, send me to the ISS or whatever. I want to spend my last days in space. That's just me. But uh, I love this hammer. Yeah. The public, but the thing is if you're gonna do it, make sure that you like if I were him again, I'd be like, listen, here's the situation. I want to die in space. Take me to space, and then die and happy, and everybody goes, "Ah." Elon Musk or Jeffrey Bezos or NASA or whoever, granted a dying man's wish. Ah. Nanu nanu. Not necessarily. I mean, I don't know. The legalities, they don't say that you have to die in a hospital, or whatever. Assisted suicide, in my opinion, would be. This may really piss a lot of people off, but in my opinion, assisted suicide is a gray area. Like if you're terminal, where do you draw the line of assisted suicide? Somebody signing a DNR, you know. Some would argue that that's assisted suicide. That it is the doctor's responsibility to keep you alive no matter what. And if you say I don't want to be, and then they let you die, But yeah, I don't know. Hey, Morante. Yeah, pulling the trigger would be, no. But I mean, I wouldn't think that like if what's his face, if Shatner were to die in space, and it obviously wasn't because of him being in space, I don't think that the actually, I kind of like that as is. Kind of like that as is. Just tweak it so that it sits level. Hey, High Desert. No, I kind of didn't want any vein lines. I was thinking of doing it and changed my mind. I'm thinking more of a tropical leaf, which, like doesn't typically have, like really significant lines. Like they're there, but hey, Tech. But they're not predominant. Medieval hinges with scrolled finials. Nice. But I do want to leave some time for the end because I suck at curly cues. That just means I got more time to chit chat. Talking the so the finials on the the finials on your scroll on the. So here's the hinge. Here's that'd be, here's the flat piece. Right here. Here's the hinge side. Those are gonna scroll up like that. So it'll scroll out away from whatever it is. Yeah, true, Adam. I get you. But my point being is, I take my time with them instead of being able to like do them in one heat, and perfect every time, Yeah, the lines would probably catch the ashes. My current, this is why I'm doing this. My current stick incense holder is an old candle, old jar candle that I just stick the incense in. So that's not good. If you suck, keep sucking until you suck seed. What's up, George? Indubitably. So right now I'm just kind of giving the leaf a little character. Split and scrolled in 2 dimensions. Gotcha. I know exactly what you need. Exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Cool. I know what I want them to do. I know what I want those to do. Like on the Touchmark book, exactly. Which is in the book itself is in my truck right now. And one of the pages is making its rounds up by Indiana with, it's hitting Ed Soul, Rusty Hubcap, and I believe it's going to hit back to John Coffey because he did not get a chance to stamp it at Quad State. And then it'll make its way back to me. And then I will put it together, do a video on it. And then send it back out. You did the same leaf yesterday? Nice. I'm trying to get these to be a little pronounced. John, the touchmark plate for the Forge Around the World book, Hubcap took it with him. Him and Ed Soul touched it, and I believe at some point he was sending it to you to hit. And I believe I'm not sure. He told me his plan, and I can't remember it. You remember joining my channel when I sent the book out? Oh, it looks cool now, man. And at Quad State, I got a lot of people in it too. An Aussie eucalyptic gum leaf. There we go. Like I said, I'm just tweaking it. Oh, you're going to Ed's. Okay. Just keep me posted on what's going on. At least I didn't weld the last 3 inches together like I did. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, John, just keep me posted on like if Ed is receiving it from Hubcap, talk to Ed, tell him to keep it there, and then bring your touch mark and touch it there, and then ship it from there, or what have you. It's easy to find where I live. You can smell what John's cooking. Coffee. Brisket. I just heard a noise out there. But yeah, I'm not going to be at Hans's in November. If you want to bring it to Hans's and let some people, anybody who wasn't at Quad State to touch it there, go ahead. Yeah, I can't afford to take that time off again. It's a chupacabra. Right on, John. Yeah, just, we'll get it. It's out and about in the world. We'll get it figured out, and yeah. Adios, Dana. I'm going to bring the one back corner down a smudge. Dog bone! Late lurker, always room. The wand, I'm still waiting on payment. She's waiting for payday, and she's gonna send me some money, and then I'll ship it. But she's seen pictures and she freaking loves it. I had a couple of other things that I needed to finish up for the order myself, so I just finished that up on Tuesday. So now she's, that was yesterday. Yeah, I just finished the stuff up yesterday, so now she's getting the money together to send me so I can ship it. I don't even have her address yet. I'm knackered. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What is it Penny would always say? Cream crackered. You go, hey, 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 howdy, hi, hey. Nidavellir! See, I always love it when Nidavellir shows up because I just love saying Nidavellir. It's a fun word. Nah, that's not the only reason, Nid. Yeah, hey there, ho there, hey there. Hello. I've been great. How you been? Been busy. There we go. About doubled the length, roughly. Busy is good. I've got them already packed up, but I finished two rings, titanium, by drifting them. And then once I got the holes big enough and was able to work it on my drill press with little sanding drums and such, sanded out the inside, took and put it on a drill, spun it against the 2x72 so that I could get it nice and round, and then just kind of beveled the edges and polished it on my with my what's it called, Scotch-Brite stuff, so it's like a satin finish. Not doing that again. Rings are a pain in the butt. I might do more, but I'm not doing them out of titanium. In and out, playing in the traffic like a good rolling roadblock. Right on. Let's see. I gotta pay attention to this because I'm trying to heat up not the stem but the base of the stem. Painting a canvas for a rest. Great sales. Good deal. Night, Gordon. Okay. So I need to bring all four of these points down some. So that it rests nice and cozy. What up, TT? Now comes the interesting part. No, not quite yet. Still setting up the, let's call them the legs for now. You know, the legs. There we go. No wobble. Now comes the interesting part. And it shouldn't be too difficult. I am probably going to call this an early stream as well, guys. Mainly because I'm covered in sand and dirt, and I want to take a shower and just wash the day off of me. Needs to be tighter. There we go. All right. Now getting the finicky stuff done. Twite like a twiger. I gotta spoing it like you would take a pig's tail and go poing, poing. Well, first I gotta that side's too tight. It tightened up. Transcendental Artist Studios. Que paso que paso my peoples? How goes the day? I would. Que pasa mi amiga? Y quiero mucho grande. Incense burners. My day is fantastic. Busy, exhausting, but fantastic. Whew. Alright, let me try something here. I have somewhere, here, I'll use this. I'm going to aim it with this to make sure that it's aimed correctly. Yeah, I think that covers it. I'm gonna use that bronze brush because it's nice for cleaning. It gives a nice clean. Burnt ends and brisket. Ha ha ha. Sort of stuck for now. Cheryl! You know what? I probably should mark this one because it's pretty. I like it. Even though there's not a flat spot on it. Close enough. That makes me happy. Yeah, I like it. Kind of like that as is. Scale and everything. I'll find some beeswax. I've got a big old jar of it, or big old hubcap full of it, floating around somewhere. And I honestly can't remember where I put it. There it is. Barf! Hey, Roy. Can't stay. Wanted to say hi. Sup, Sulbert? All right. Too hot. Uh-oh. Yeah, and he says that every time he comes into the chat, and then he stays for hours and hours and hours. That is a lot of beeswax. And turpentine, and Forgin seed oil. And other stuff I gotta brush off of it. This is why I have socks. Funny, Roy just did a Roy rant about doing blacksmith's finishes and whatnot. And I'm here doing a blacksmith's finish. Can't see it on Roy's channel? Come see it on mine. No, he's got hundreds of videos of it. I don't know why anybody watches my channel over Roy's. Like, I can see people who also, or who watch Roy also watch me, but I can't see people who, like, watch me, but then, like, nah, I don't watch that Roy guy. I don't get it. Apparently there's one person out there. All right. So what y'all think? Kind of a curly Q sprig tail thing. Leaf. Banana leaf maybe. Doo doo, banana leaf. It's bananas. B-A-N-Y, bananas. All right. Right, Sully? Come for the forging, stay for the dad jokes. What's up, Brian? Huh. Alright. Secret mix? Not really. Wait. Oh, the dad jokes. None of your beeswax. Oh, just catching up on. Double glazed head bubble to protect you from the. No! Nope! Roy is very approachable, Brian. You just gotta. In the chat, it's tough to. Because there's so many people in his chat room. But, when I first met Roy, I walked right up to him and he said an inappropriate as heck joke, and I said an inappropriate as heck joke. And we've been friends ever since. I do have incense sticks in my house. Yes, Boar. I left myself a sip of tea. Oh, I'm so smart. But with that, guys, I gotta call it a night. Y'all know. Fire's already kind of dead anyway. I timed that burn perfectly. Exactly what I needed, no more, no less. But, yeah, definitely. So, we'll say good night to the fire. Did the birds leave? Yes, the bird left. Or the birds, there was, as far as I know, there was one of them. Alright. Just going through all my accounts, smooshing the like. Hey, what's up, Misfits? Excuse me, heartburn. Good night, fire. Good night, coal. Good night, embers. Good night, glow. Good night, hammer. Good night, tongs in the rack. Good night, steel. From yellow to black. Anvil is quiet, still as the tweer. Good night, blacksmiths, everywhere. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate the heck out of it. Roy smells like a blacksmith. Which is not far off from smelling like a homeless person. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll catch you guys all later on. Bye.